That is the grotto that we visited today. That is the Sister Carmelina's monument. And I'm going to move this so you get a better shot. Father Claudio came down and blessed the monument once it was put in. But in order to put the monument in, we had to prepare the ground. And what we showed over there is the equipment necessary, because the foundation for that stone is very deep, it's very big. It took 100 pounds of concrete. I think there was something like 40 bags of cement and concrete that went into a foundation because that stone was so heavy. And this here depicts all the work that was done by the United Society when we were there. The stone up there has a plaque dedicated on the left to the United Society. And as we finished the grotto on the right, they put a cross walkway in and put the Stations of the Cross all the way down to the grotto. And in front of the monument is a planting of rose bushes, the mystery of the Rosary. And a sign pointing to the grotto. And there is the altar in front of the grotto and St. Bernadette to the right. This is Jesus the Listener that was actually hanging in our house.
And what is this?
These here, we found that every family that joined the association got one of these. And they had a door with the rosary in it and the mystery of the rosary, trying to promote the family to say the rosary. And if they know of anybody that was sick in their family or in their families, they would bring that to them if it was light enough and leave it in their home until the person was well. As they passed away, there was something like 56 of these small ones. And as they passed away, they would return back to us because we had our address on the back. And they returned them to us. And then we reissued them to handicapped children up at Jericho. And they would become very enthusiastic because they were learning about the Virgin Mary, and they understood the cross better than most adults. And then they were intrigued with the drawer that slid out, because these children are autistic and have limited comprehension, but thought it was a great secret place to put stuff.
Thank you.
The larger ones were put into hospitals. We brought these to the hospitals where there were more than one patient in the hospital, so they could share it. They had the same thing. And try to promote the rosary, so when our families come over to visit the hospital, they can recite the rosary together.
Okay.
The Jesus the Listener, this was, as you can see the different views, as you look at Jesus the Listener, you really don't see how far forward he's reaching unless you get the slight view. Because if you're approaching him this way, he's looking down at you and he can see you.
Bye, Grandfather.
Goodbye there.